Hello. Welcome. Please ignore that last screen. And I am struggling to get the DS to read a cartridge. Yay! I also just noticed there is this one tiny little gap that I now need to be careful about. Because this is the first 1080p stream in a while. We are doing a regular run. So, yeah, I mean, look at that epic bit rate. And, you know, we're just doing a nice little casual 32 track. Happens, DS cartridges tend to malfunction quite often. I wouldn't really call it malfunction, it's more just like, this is really unreliable. Do I want to compare it against Best Splits? Yeah, let's compare it to Tesla Best. Why not? That's kind of hype. Damn, I think that was actually a good one. We'll take that. We'll take a Waluigi. What's his face? Wario? Wario? Easy. We want in order, and we want a whopping 32 tracks. And I don't think there is much else to do other than to just hit the go button, because stream global hotkeys are now on. Stop sitting on my leg, make sure my cables are organized. Yeah, good enough. 3, 2, 1, go. I mean, I've not done like any Mario Kart today. Actually, I did a bit of I did some mission mode. I actually learnt how to do the big bully. I don't know if it's called 1 cycle, 0 cycle. I'm just gonna call it the fast strat. The problem is I'm not very good at it yet. And the penalty for missing it is like 10 seconds, so it's a freaking major one you want to get. Although I don't actually think it's worth resetting the race for to try and get it. Actually, I think it's worth resetting it once, but you have to then get it on the second try, otherwise you're completely in the loss. Whereas the backup strategy is actually you know, just about reasonable. That was a really good race until I hit that wall. How unfortunate. Did you see that line? That line was actually kind of epic. They are bananas. They couldn't see because I was just so epic. I would like to hide. I feel like I read ourselves into a video. Didn't like catching up to that. You'll change your name to Nitro Spectacular. I should use standard Yoshi. It's not better for the egg than the egg one in terms of literally just racing, because I think it's slower. Because yeah, the standard Yoshi is, I mean, you could see it on the list of times, but the standard Yoshi is just not good enough. The Hyphen Hoik combo isn't a good combo. don't green tell me, Mario. Thank you. So the Hyphen Hoik combo is standard dry bones. Character does not matter in this game that much. And the standard dry bones is like second or third slowest card in the game. Which is why why the tank isn't a great card. And the BLS simply isn't good for versus races. It's got too bad acceleration. Because like the reason why the egg one is used is not because it's actually that good. It just doesn't have the bads. Unfortunate. I mean, it was actually quite a good spot to get lightning. But lightning in Cheat Cheat Beach, that's not ideal, but I don't know, I feel like I'm playing like crazy. Rob's a bit steep to PRB. Well, the thing is, I can't PRB, so the benefits of the tank actually aren't worth it for me to use. I get a lot more mileage out of the egg simply because it's faster. And the additional like 10 or so frames of mini turbo you get just aren't worth it. Actually, maybe a bit more than 10. What do you mean kind of PRB? There's 3 stages of being able to do PRB, which is you can't PRB, you can prolong a panel boost, or you can just PRB off a start boost. And I suppose it's also like, you know, it's a lot easier to do tank PRB. Like I could probably do tank prolonged panel boosting, but I definitely can't do like a BLS prolonged panels or even regular PRB. I really want to get the term prolonged panel boost into the vocabulary, but I don't think people are willing to take it. Just hope Daisy's cards were a little better because they're beautiful, but they're also trash. I would not call... Is it a Light Dancer? A beautiful looking card. Jesus Christ, these green shells. When you mask all 3 combos? What's that mean? Wow, this is gonna be really on pace. I think I hit it too early, but I don't really mean anything. Mushroom Cup is so undeterministic because of its, like, what? I hit a banana on F8C and I got lightninged on Cheat Cheat Beach. Like... Oh, there's a red shell! I don't have an item! I'm in the off-road! Give me an item. Please don't be fit. Hell yeah. I really don't know how to play Desert Hills. Did that happen on the Royal Cup? What does that mean? Not a fan of the blooper here, I'll be honest. Considering how devastating Pokies are as an object. Watching you a little bit right now, confused. With your item lock, you got no coins. What? You're on the wrong game. Yeah, Mario Kart DS does not have coins in the traditional sense. They're only for mission mode. You can actually put them into normal tracks, but they don't do anything. Like, they won't even have their animation. Hello. I really need to get better at that shortcut. PLB. Yes! Why do you spell because as capital, as in capital BCS? I've never really seen anyone spell it with capitals. It's just mildly interesting. I'm really mid. Hey, I'll take the coin mechanism of 7 and 8 way over the coin mechanism in Super Circuit. And maybe Super Mario Kart, I haven't played in a while. I can imagine a system where, like, having coins, like, changed to item luck. So if you had more coins, you'd get better items. That sounds really bad. Your keyboard puts capitals on automatically every time you use spacebar? Huh? So spacebar is acting like caps lock? Why? Yeah, I really should learn how to be regularly on doing that. I'll be honest, I don't really care about the, like, oh, we should put 2 drivers on 1 kart mechanic into a modern Mario Kart. Because I feel like it'll just be completely useless. Because it's already basically standardized that so many mascot races, I think that genre is, basically already have double item boxes. And so it's like, putting double character doesn't give you, like, the double item boxes of Double Dash. Even though they're slightly more strategic there, where it's like, oh, you can't always get a double item box. It's like, it doesn't really matter. And I'm also just generally not a fan of custom items or character items. In my humble opinion. I mean, obviously, I don't know, I'm sure a company like Nintendo could make it balanced. Is this Koopa Trooper? That is a Dry Bones. I love Merchant MTs. That's so cool. What about arcade Mario Kart games? I've only played them a few times, and I'm not a fan. I'm also shockingly bad at them. I think every time I've actually played one of those arcade things, I'll be like ahead of the pack, and then I just get Mario Karted on lap 2 or whatever. I think it's lap 2 is the last one. How did I not get hit? Nah, that's Knochen Trocken. The German spelling of driving. Bro, where did my frames go? I just lost 300 frames. Sorry, peeps. Also, guys, how is the bitrate? Because this is the first 1080p stream in a while, and other than that moment where I was just kind of doing bad, yeah. Did I forget to put it onto low bitrate again? I mean, low, not bitrate. Delay. I may have. Whoops. Why is Dryburn smiling? Does he smile? He doesn't really emote. Also, how butchered was my pronunciation of Drybones' German name? It's really weird whenever I just get into... Whenever I don't need to hold items, my hand position just changes. Luigi, I hate your guts. That was a gold split? Pose next to the one on the left side and you ask why he's smiling. I don't know what you're talking about. I think it's just kind of natural way beaks look. I mean, the Mario Galaxy movie canonized? The Drybones are just dead Koopa Troopers. Technically, it's just a Koopa Trooper, but that was already known and also used in the first Mario movie. There's a blue shell. Could have also just like done that with an MT. I don't know why I did that. The Egg 1 is also in Mario Kart 7? Yeah, I'm aware. So is the B dash, and people don't bring that up to me every day. You don't remember Drybones being in a Mario movie 1 at all? There's a scene where Bowser does a neutral B and burns a Drybones. Burns a Koopa Trooper, turning him to a Drybones. I can see a VC notification in the in my friend's Discord server, and I hope they haven't been like, yo, anyone down the game? And I'm like, nah, sorry, I'm streaming. Being actually cringe on the internet. How did I not hit that banana? I wasn't even aware it was there. Don't fall off. Okay, good. Nice. Cool. Epic. How does he go live on DS? Is it pre-recorded? It would be a very weird thing for me to say it was pre-recorded. Well, why did my drift button not let go? I'm using a capture card. But if I wasn't using a capture card, I could just use an emulator, or the Wii U, which is technically an emulator. Or I could use an emulator of the Wii U to emulate Mario Kart DS. Do people do that? But no, Hyphen Hoik streams are not pre-recorded. So my own 3DS or capture card on DSi. Well, there's no capture card for the DSi. I'm an original Nintendo DS. There are like 2 videos talking about capture devices on this channel. They're both pretty good. I'll answer. I don't use Melbourne DS. I use Melbourne DS for recording videos and some streams, but nowadays most of my streams are capture card because authentic experience. And also because I do a lot more speedrunning, so yeah. I also think people prefer like the blocky look, but like for videos and things, because like I don't put a sample in the corner of the screen, it means that I need to express myself exclusively through the medium of zooming in and out in the clips. So yeah, I use emulator because it looks nicer. Say what you will about DS's charm, it does not look it does not look blown up. Well, nice, blown up 3 and a bit times to make a YouTube short. For me, what's the hardest MKDS track? I don't like Choco Island 2, but I am definitely worse at tracks like DK Pass, Desert Hills, and what the heck? My blue shell dodge! Why don't I choose Dry Bomber or Rob's Cart? So I made a short about this. There's a short talking about like why people choose the Egg 1, and I honestly quite like it, but I know people are allergic to shorts sometimes. Basically, TLDRs into the BLS, the ROB-BLS is fast, but really bad at accelerating. And the Dry Bomber is slow and really good at accelerating. And I'm talking really slow. The Egg 1 has good speed, good mini turbo, and good acceleration. And that makes it kind of good for 32 track, despite not being all that common in what's it called? Time trials. The Poltergeist is a bit faster. Long dodge. But it's honestly not that much better than than BLS or Egg. So you're the guy who did the video of the microwave thing. I was actually subbed to you. Yeah, I am the person that ported the microwave to the Mario Kart DS's character screen. That's a weird video to subscribe on. Damn, these lightnings. My bit rate. Oh, my PC. I dodged the blue, but not the shock? Yeah, because the shock's because you can't dodge the shock. We'll see the last one, it's about DSi game in general, but specifically MKDS, you sub. Well, this channel talks about exclusively Mario Kart DS and nothing else. Which has a hard dodge in this game than blue shells. Another red shell this. Each. Okay, hopefully that's an emitter. What if Mario Kart DS is favor item? It will do shortcuts. Ooh, interesting question. I mean, Mario Kart DS has a lot of invisible walls because it doesn't have the feather item. So like, you know, Waluigi Pinball's got the way sub. And also, you can also cut off like the little U-turn. Before, like from the big ramp to the second ramp. But obviously the invisible walls there are pretty big, so I don't think a feather would actually be able to get over them. Like, you may be able to do like Wario Stadium respawn cut without the respawn. You'd probably definitely do it for with the respawn. Anyway, that was a really bad race. I'm not good at Wario Stadium as well, I think. I think I'm better at it than like Desert Hills, but like I'm not good at it. Not only Mario Kart DS, but other games like Wii and 7. I do not have technically or even... I barely have casual knowledge about 7 and Wii and 8. Like, yeah, I've played them, but like, yeah. I don't know anything about them. I just know stuff about Mario Kart DS. It is honestly kind of cringe. I can't believe I fell for that. No, I don't need to concentrate now. Yay. Oh, it's a blue shell! 35 seconds, really? Ain't you, Wario? I hate getting to the back of the pack where everyone just has items and free weight cards. Mario Kart DS better than 7. Mario Kart Wii better than all of DS. Oh, I missed a startup boost. Wii 8. I mean, it really depends on what you want. I really like Mario Kart DS in terms of a game that I am good at. But if it was coming to, like, you know, playing Mario Kart with friends, I'd definitely want to choose Mario Kart like Wii or 8. Not only because, you know, playing on a TV is just easier than trying to set up everyone with a DS. And, you know, I'm good at the game, so it's mildly unfair. But also, I just think, like, those games just have better couch yell sessions. I really need to lock in because I have started playing bad. Mario Kart 8 with its DLC has 96 tracks. Yeah, but Mario Kart Wii is just a funnier game. Do I have the first Mario Kart game? I have it on 3DS. Whatever that sentence means. Who placed those there? In terms of my physical game collection, I have a Japanese copy of Mario Kart 64 that I can't play, but it was $10 at a cash converters. I have Super Circuit, Double Dash, a DS, obviously, Wii, a second copy of Wii for some reason I didn't know I had, 7, 8, 8 Deluxe. I don't have Mario Kart World due to administrative oversight. I don't own a Switch 2. God, this race has gone bad. Save it. I was gonna say, screaming save it and not save it. So bad at Rainbow Road. Oh my god, that could have gone bad. I am sick of these heavyweights. Like, all the small characters have their free weight cards. Mushroom, no, I'm not going for it. God, that put Peach into 8th. Where did my hop go? You told me it was the hardest track? I'm pretty aware that Rainbow Road is hard. But if you go, but if someone asks you, well, so what's your worst Mario Kart DS track? And you're like, oh, it's Rainbow Road. And they're like, oh yeah, of course it is. You know, goddamn Daisy in the Power Flower. I mean, the hardest thing about Rainbow Road is its CPUs. The fact that blue shell dodges are really hard, sometimes impossible. And it's really brutal for there being no off-road. And the fact that I can't do either shortcut. Oh, and we're in the negative times. Yep, this was not a good cut by yours. Oh, really? Salt? Salt in the wound. Ooh. Retro tracks. There are a lot more frame droppage today than I was expecting. Am I in PRBI? How did I not get affected by off-road? Yeah, I do not think I can save 30 seconds across the retro tracks. Unless I like don't get lightning, then I actually play well, which I am not doing right now. Thank you, red shells. So concentrated. I am mildly annoyed. What sucks about 32 track is it's so luck dependent. Like, it's actually like kind of annoying. Why is there a buffer wheel? That red shell managed to follow me through the shortcut. That's insane. Upsetting. Blame it on the blooper. It's actually kind of a good tactic normally to do, is just like hop to the finish line rather than do another MT. No, I'm taking the lines way too tight. I'm hitting the off-road. Yeah, we're already in the negative time. I do suppose we're up plus 30 on, oh, Mario. Yoshi! Chain Chomp! I do suppose we are plus 30 from the, World Cup, and this has not been the most amazing Shell Cup. Yeah, the way I saw a star being used. Actually, it was a perfectly on-spec Shell Cup. I mean, this is being compared to my PB rather than my averages, so I'll probably be up against averages, but not against this PB. This PB is like a whole minute faster than my second fastest time. It's kind of stupid. I mean, I do think my biggest weakness as while playing kart is that I take lines really wide. I'm actually kind of good that Luigi got those, because it now means that Luigi is going to be cruising in front of me. Got another one? Nice. Can you get out of my way? Mash, mash, mash. It's the problem I have with 32 track streams. People don't really tune into them because they're boring or something. I don't know. Well, they're probably just not the most engaging streams because it's just me playing Mario Kart DS but fast. And somewhat try-harding. I say as I hear a snowman. Yeah, I definitely should have not been able to get that mini turbo. Yeah, I'm actually really good at snaking. It's kind of crazy. That was a weird. Who was the character from Texas Chainsaw Massacre? I have not seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, so I could not tell you. It could be a guy called Texas. Is that a name? I don't know. Oh, I am too mission mode coded. You okay? blue shell, interesting. Oh, cool. I love this game. I love getting prepped to do a blue shell dodge just to get lightnings. Oh, okay. Well, we're into positives. Well, I always call it negative time, but technically it should be labeled as positive time. Well, you know, it's Baby Park. And there are so many red shells after me, I'm kind of scared. And I keep getting fibs! And a lightning, and you know, all the fun stuff of Mario Kart DS. Do I like this game? That was such a scuffed ending. I completely lost track of where I was in that course. If there was some way I could, you know, toggle the bottom screen or something to see where I was. Yellow. Ow. There's a wall. If I don't pick up the pace, this is going to be a post-hour time. I'm not going to be happy about that. YouTube's 20 seconds unskippable ads have got to stop. Well, if you become a channel member, you'll still get ads, but I don't get to be mad at you for having an ad blocker. Just a mild suggestion. Yeah, for some reason YouTube channel memberships don't stop ads being served to the channel membee. And I think that's kind of cringe, but especially because YouTube does take their cut of the money. Do not want to be stealing my item. Even though I could be too far ahead of the course in order to actually get red shelled, but fashion. I hate this track. I don't think it's fun to play. Oh, bloody red shells, cool. How far does the blue shell take to do a lap? Just bought a DS, one of the best games to buy. Mario Kart DS, Mario Kart DS. Maybe get an R4 kart so you can play Mario Kart DS mods. That was way too early, but I was hitting off-road. Is it? That's fine. But yeah, I don't really play DS games. Other than Mario Kart DS. Well, yeah, I do not think this track is completable in 47 seconds. Probably completable in, what's that, a minute and a half? 47 plus 47. But yeah, it's super funny having a DS channel making Nintendo DS shorts, and they're just Mario Kart DS. Like, so many people nostalgia over this system as a Pokemon machine, a Mario Luigi machine, a Mario 64 machine, New Super Mario Brothers, all these garbage games, and here I am. My two most recent Nintendo DS games have been Mario Kart DS and this stupid dinosaur game by Ubisoft. Garbage game? No. Yeah, I'm sorry, combat of whatever. Dinosaurs. It's honestly the best Ubisoft game I actually have played. And that's saying something, because I've sunk a lot of hours into Rainbow Six Siege with the boys. And I've never had more fun than playing a dinosaur game where I'm a dinosaur fighting a telephone box. When can Jerry Jenga be in Rainbow Six Siege? I don't play the Rayman games. Do I look like someone that plays the Rayman games? Wait, what's the name of this game? I don't remember. It's sitting on the game shelf next to Family Guy Kart. I gotta say though, Family Guy Kart looking a bit unrecognizable. It has had what I like to call a few too many fires under its belt. Granted, this year it did get dunked in the river, so... Who's the real winner? fish. So I was trying to think of something to say, and it sort of feels like, oh my god, neuron's activated. Because, by god, I am so bad at the Banshee Boardwalk mission in this game. Like, out of all the missions to be bad at, the Banshee Boardwalk one. It's not hard. But trying to play it fast is so detrimental to the mission. Fish part 2. In case you're new around here, whenever we see the fish, we just state the fact it is a fish. Well, it's not the fish, it is the fish. It's not just a fish. It's really sad that we don't get fish part 2 and fish part 3 in mission mode speedruns. Mario Kart DS, if I had more missions, the Banshee Boardwalk, just so we can see the fish. Fish part 3. Should Fish Part 3 have like a stupid subtitle, like how like all animated movies with like, here's part 1, here's part 2. And then it's like the third one's like, oh, our investors like say that subtitles are now the whole new craze. So we need to, you know, say it's like Fish 4, the Fishmageddon. Someone stupid like that. Look at the message my friend has sent. My friend has sent a really random phone of what I'm guessing is looks like a walkie-talkie or a really old, or like a really like, what do I describe it as? Flip phone about the flip. And Game Boy screen. But it's the size of the flip phone screen. Actually, not tall enough. I don't know how to describe it as brick. Nokia, but damn it, we're gonna get Gamblers Respawn, which is gonna be real bad for my health. We didn't get Gamblers? Damn, I missed fish. Yep, big shame. You also missed what I like to call a really bad special cup and really mediocre everything else. Now you get to see Sample Fluffy Tail in HD. I'm pretty sure Sample's Tail has already appeared in HD on this channel, but go on. You don't really even get to see his tail. It's kind of like almost exclusively behind his hand. You didn't notice I started streaming at 7 at that's not 7. At 1080p. You'll be surprised because this is the first stream at 1080p. Guess my internet's calmed down. No, we moved to Starlink, which is why the bitrate sometimes does this. And it's still not even that bad. Vero hasn't even gone. I haven't even seen the bitrate go down to 2 too much. Been like, ooh, but we're still getting frame drops like that. I was gonna say, I don't think we're beating my PB. But yeah, it's really weird that, is it more reliable? Yes. Well, we'll have to see, because the problem with the, like, NBN was that it was slow and could not cope with any amount of traffic. like sometimes mine would like download photos off the iCloud to put onto hard storage, and the entire internet is sluggish. Oh my god, Waluigi, why are you doing that to me? So why doesn't everyone use Starlink in Australia? I think because having things like fiber and because generally fiber to the node, I think it's called the furthest one, is generally just better and has way more reliability because, you know, there's no bad things that can happen. I mean, we're still like, that's still a 2% drop over so far. That's not really great. Maybe this bitrate's a bit high, but honestly, I don't know. I put the stream down to 4, which I think is the minimum it wants, but it could be unhappy. Anyway, 59.36, that's pretty good. That's completely fine. I don't really know how to get better at, I don't really know how to get better at this category. Because it's so luck-driven that, like, getting, like, that 58-50 time was just basically really good luck. And the Wii U. Whereas for, like, with my current skill level, I can't really go any faster. And so it's just throwing attempts at the wall until I get a good time. But, you know, somehow, how much faster is Abel at this? Abel gets to do PRB, that's not fair. Who can I compare to? Probably Puddings. What's Puddings this time? Puddings at the 58.08. Like, I really want to try and get my average below an hour. I mean, I think my average is below an hour, but... I mean, I need to reset a lot of these things. Best segments? Ooh. Yeah, let's go back to average. Yay! Use Skybro in the UK, it's eh. Yeah. What are everyone's scores? 222 by page? I see a lot of 222s. No ties. Interesting. Mario with 46. And Waluigi, who knows? It's nothing funny. Anyway, I've been trying to do, what is this scoreboard? I've been learning how to, do this. Hopefully I get it. I'm gonna miss it. Come on. I'm not done up with this layout, so I'm not... Boom, one cycle. So I've just been constantly just trying to... Flawless. Like, it's just trying to get this strat just in my mind. Because, like, it's a solid, like, 10 seconds, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, yeah, 47. And if we go for the old strat, watch me get it by accident. I don't know how to purposely not get it. Just try super close to him. I didn't get the second item box, I drove too close to him. Yeah, it'll work. He hit himself, how? You know, when I'm trying to not get it, he ends up... Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, 40. It's like 7 to 10 seconds, depending on how well you get the timing. And then the biggest time loss is if he randomly just throws the bomb at you for no reason. How do you make him run into his own bombs? With great difficulty. See, look. It bounced off him? Like, he just threw it. He just like, no, get us away from me. Basically, you want to be getting as far away from him as possible. I'm not sure if they're doing it like this. Yeah, that's way slow. It's kind of weird. I don't... How did, person describe it? You should be hopping way earlier. The back left of the cart should be hitting the box, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's like, I don't really know what the, I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's just like, generally the best way to like understand it is miss the box. Like, drive towards it. If you don't get it, then try and continue to the following box, because he'll hit himself if you don't go close enough. Like, see, then he hits himself with that one. Obviously, I need to just cycle, because... wasn't that bad. But it's a lot of trying to commit all this to memory. But you see how I barely hit the item box? King Bob-omb looks cute. Does he? Damn. That was really good. My box go? I have no idea how you're supposed to deal with Chief Chili when he's on bouncing phase. Like, I don't know when you meant to get his hit, when you meant to get him in hit stun. And by the way, I still don't know what I'm doing for Goon Boss. I don't think I ever will. I think I have to say, I think Chief Chili may actually be like the easiest boss of Mario Kart DS when it comes to like speedrunning. Like, this guy's easy. Who would I say is next easiest? I'm kind of willing to say Wiggler's next easiest, then Big Bully. If you're doing slower strats, King Bob-omb is probably easier than Bully, but if you're doing the fast strat, then I think King Bomb's harder than Bully. King Boo's not hard once you learn the strat, but I think learning the strat's really hard. And there's like no room to mess up. Like, you can miss one coin on a normal strategy, or you can miss like a pair of coins, but if you miss, if you miss 2 coins in 2 separate spots, then you're done for. And I think Goon Boss is the hardest for me, personally. Yeah, I'm just not good at. I don't know how to build an MT fast. Like, when you see like Abel and others play, it's like they barely go back at all, and they just build up like the MT instantly. And I don't get it. trying to remember how you do the strategy of the... I'm trying to remember the really funny trick you can do. Yeah, the backwards MT. You need a boost into him. I really didn't get him. Try to go backwards MT and I'll speedrun. That's honestly not a bad strat. Because you get the item box and you just ram into him. It's obviously not as fast, but... Obviously not when you miss the strategy. For 53. It's not that much slower. Because I'm really bad at Big Bully. Version of iRock in real life, I just saw what you sent. I didn't get the MT. I didn't do it fast enough. I've got bosses here. Yeah, I do. Control global hotkeys. Okay, let's do one run of this. 3, 2, 1, go. Obviously, I'm going to do normal strat because it is technically faster. God, I barely got that out in time. Really, he just sent it? I was clearing another Discord notification. I got these are all gold splits and they're all just like 1 or 2 seconds. That's not great, but I'll run with it. Do I have strats for individual worlds? Yeah. Obviously not individual missions. Come on. That's not gonna work. Oh, come on. No, don't say those splits. They don't deserve it. Can't believe it. He was just like, yeah, you know what? I'll throw a bomb. 3, 2, 1, go. Like individual world speed runs. Oh, like GP ones. Not that I'm aware of. Okay, I can do iRock a lot better. I don't really like running individual worlds because it's on because I don't like GPs. So I hate dealing with the CPUs. Oh, and for mission mode, I definitely don't have them. Okay, it's gonna be my final attempt. 3, 2, 1, go. Because I don't know how else. No, the stream's doing. It's still mediocre. I don't really care. As for running individual mission worlds, I don't really care because I don't know. I hit that a bit later. That probably would have been a gold if I actually hit it in time. I mean, boss, I hit you. You know that. I am not thinking correctly. That was still a gold split somehow. World's slowest pause cancel. Getting that last MT is definitely not worth it. That's real upsetting. Nope. Goodbye, give me that photo of Jerry. Yay. Well, anyway, I'm gonna call the stream there. I've had enough. Oh, my SD card is still on. Yeah, back in the camera. But anyway, that's the stream. I doubt there's any way I can redirect to. What is my microphone cables? I mean, headphone cables. It's stuck on everything, actually. Yeah, no one. For reference, that's the bitrate for me. Please check the drop frame count to when I showed it earlier. Please, me. That would be cool. Or if you forget, okay. I lowered the bitrate down to 4K to see if that made it. And I don't think we dropped as many frames, so maybe it doesn't like 4K. So maybe I'll have to put it on 5K and have a look next stream. But that's the 1080p experience in 60 frames a second. I don't know how much better it looks than 720p because I know YouTube prefers higher bit rates. Or YouTube prefers higher resolutions and gives them higher bit rates, but yeah. Who knows? But God, I am actually awful at this game. Why do people watch me?